You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. Happy Wednesday. Soaring through the middle of the week in summertime when there's not a whole lot going on. It's so quiet. August is so quiet. That's why I take my vacation in August, July to August, and from basically 6 weeks off. It's kind of a cool thing because when I get back, I've got to be super duper productive because my season starts like September through April. And sometimes that can stress me out. You ever get stressed out? I think we all do. Good stress is good for you. Bad stress, too much stress is bad for you. I talk about getting more productivity every single week and reducing the stress. A very simple concept today. If you listen, you'll learn. You'll be so much better off next week. If not, I'll leave it at that. It is a daily boost from motivationtomove.com, the positive boost you need every single day. Welcome to the big show. Welcome to the ride today as we do what we do. 15 and a half years now. 15 and a half years stepping in to do this with one simple mission. You see, I know that you have things you've always wanted to do in your life or things you want to adjust in your life. Your life may be perfect. I got to tell you, my life is pretty good. I have been just exceedingly happy here the last couple of weeks. I have no idea. I'm just really noticing how happy I am. But, but I work really hard at being happy, really hard at keeping myself between the lines and making sure that my life is doing the things I wanted to do. It's a full-time focus of mine to make it that way. But that's what life is all about. And I know you want to do that as well. But I know challenges pop up. I know right now we're in a recession. You can see it out there. We inflation. It's hard. What I saw the filet mignon was $42 a pound. A lot of reasons to be stressed out, right? And yet the world goes on and people do really well and people do not so really well. It just happens. But you have things you want to do. And I just personally believe at the bottom of my heart that you should be able to do them. It doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It doesn't mean you're not going to have to make some compromise and work really hard to do it. It doesn't mean you're going to take advantage of anybody else. I just believe the opportunity's there. You can do whatever you want to do. And I'm here to help you every single day. My name is Scott Smith. I'm the founder. And the Chief Motivating Officer. A friend of mine gave me that a long time ago, that title, like 15, 20 years ago, of motivationtomove.com. Grateful to have you here today. Let me tell you that story about how I got the title, Chief Motivating Officer. I sometimes think I'm going to drop it one day, but one day, okay, come here. Let me tell you how things happen. You've heard that businesses start on napkins, right? Well, mine started on a napkin with chicken wing sauce on it. And what makes it funny is a friend of mine, and now I was chatting about what I was going to do here in the future. I was doing kickboxing. I was teaching fitness type classes and doing some consulting on the side. And I said, I think I can do more. I can go in this world of personal development. And we were just kind of brainstorming one night over about 18 beers and a bunch of chicken wings. And I sketched out the name Motivation to Move and some other stuff on this napkin. And I still have it to this day. And it's got chicken wing sauce all over it. And so I went, it's kind of fun, isn't it, how it happens? But even more fun is the time that I got my first business debit card. And I said, this is good. This is good. This is all about health and fitness and taking care of yourself and personal development and creating the world you want to create. This is good. Very first purchase was at Tijuana Flats, big California burrito and a bunch of beers. See, that's how business starts. You never know what gets it off the ground. Okay. Let's talk about stress-free weekly productivity. That's almost link bait there. Almost clickbait. Stress-free weekly productivity. Oh my God. There's like at least 3 of those words are like click, click, click. I didn't do that on purpose at all, did I? So I was saying, next year begins this year. Next month begins this month. Next week begins this week. And I say it from time to time. I want to stay in front of things. I want to make sure things are under control. And this has guided me over time, because if you want to stay on track, if you want to reach your goals, if you want to enjoy your life more, you got to take control of your time, and that means your calendar. Even if you, well, Scott, I don't want anything to do. I just want openness on my calendar. You got to take control of it. And I do it. I'll talk about that in a second here, about how I actually leave a lot of open space, and yet I control my time. It's easier than you think. If you follow me for a while, if you've downloaded my Perfect Week Planner, which amazingly is still on the website. It's been there 3 years now. But I'm always amazed that I get on the phone or get on Zoom and people hold up their Perfect Week Planner they use every single week. And it really is effective. It's exactly what I use. If you want it, go get it. It'll be there for a little bit. I'll take it off after vacation. Maybe. We'll see. I've been talking about taking it down for 3 years, but it's good. Number 1, life is going to come at you fast. Have you noticed? Even if it's slow and you're like, I got some time. Yeah, I'm young. I got to tell you, if you could be 30 right now and it's going to blink of the eye, you're going to be 60. I can tell you from personal experience, it happens. It's going to come at you fast. So be sure to schedule any significant, can't miss life event a year in advance if you can. So that means today you're going to sit down and you're going to schedule in whatever weekends you want off, whatever holidays you want off, whatever birthdays you want off, whatever trip you want to take, whatever class reunion you're going to, whatever you know that you can schedule in advance, schedule it today, at least a year in advance. It's easy to do. And it's really simple, because sometimes what I found is around like 3-day holiday weekends, I'd forget to schedule that day off. I know it shows up sometimes automatically on a calendar, but instead I would just schedule 3 days off and I would always take it. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to get the best reservation for your vacation, if you want to get cheap airfares, if you want to get the best concert tickets, look a year in advance and see what's coming. It's pretty predictable. Most things happen once a year at least. So the very first thing, you sit down on your calendar and you schedule everything in advance. These are big, important life events, things that I want to do, and take the time to do it. Maybe it's the first time you'll take your wife's birthday off and take her to lunch or something, huh? That'd be kind of cool. Number 2, hold your space. I started talking about holding your space a lot of years ago, and it's just my Scott vernacular for hold your space, meaning decide in advance what you're going to be doing on your days. What projects are you going to work on? When will you see clients? When will you have fun? Personally, for me, my schedule is pretty simple. I will do a call. I have one call on Tuesday. That's it. I'm busy on Wednesday and busy on Thursday morning. Then I have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday off. Been that way for, 6-7 years now. I decide in advance I'm willing to work pretty hard on, Wednesday and Thursday, and the rest of the week I'm going to do what I want to do. Now, what do I do during that time? Well, during that space, that holding space, I have big white spaces. So if you look at your calendar, you might be looking at all the little blocks on your calendar, all the stuff you have to do. I don't even see that. I'm blind to that. My goal in life is to have as few of those little blocks on my calendar as possible, unless they're nothing but fun. That's it. And if they're not fun, they better be something I want to do and I'm happy doing and like doing. Like all my clients I talk to. Love talking to them, love working with them, love the experience. I look forward to the little green block on my calendar, but not as much as I look forward to the white space between the calendar, because there I get to do whatever I want to do. And that's when the real fun comes. Because now you're really enjoying the time. You know you have to be someplace, but now you can look at the other time, which is the vast majority of your week, and decide what you're going to do with it. One more tip. Never end a week without locking in your schedule for the next week and stick to it. If you paid attention to me for a while, you know that I plan on Thursday. That's what I do at the Perfect Week Planner. And the reason I plan on Thursday, sometime Thursday, I'll sit down and spend 15 minutes and say, what's coming up next week? Usually, frankly, in my case, it's almost always the same thing because I control my calendar and have done that for so long. But I look at it anyway, and I forget about it. That means over the weekend, there's no stress. There's no Sunday night stress. There's nothing. I simply plan it on Thursday to start on Monday. Go enjoy my weekend. Show up Monday morning knowing exactly that I have figured out exactly what I need to do for the next week, and it's fantastic. Wait a second, Scott. What if something pops up? Well, things do pop up. That's why I control my schedule. So when things pop up, like a client needs some extra time, or maybe take a sales call, or decide to pursue another project, impromptu pursue another project, I've got time to do it. That's it. But if something pops up that's not urgent, say you call me and you say, hey, Scott, I'm going to talk to you tomorrow at 2 o'clock. I'll say, see you next week. It's not urgent. Don't need to do it. Get on my schedule for next week because I plan a week in advance. I'm telling you, you can do the same thing and nobody cares. They go, okay, their schedule's not open. I'll get with them next. I'm telling you, I'm not going to even try to talk you into this anymore. Just go do it. Silly not to. All right, tomorrow, some focus and inspiration with no resistance. Wouldn't that be cool? And Friday show, remember, I want you to be your own best cheerleader. A little super duper technique that some of you know how to do. You may not. It's going to embarrass the hell out of you, but it's okay. You're going to like it. You're going to feel good, okay? See you tomorrow.